You would never believe it, but a tiny worm turned out to be the key to a prison escape. The man slipped the worm into his pants pocket. Later, while working, he placed it onto a red-hot piece of metal. The worm instantly turned into charcoal. He gathered the ashes. Then, as he passed by where the warden rested, he sprinkled the powder into the warden's cup when no one was looking. After that, he told the warden he needed to use the bathroom. The warden told him to be quick. When he returned, he sat down, picked up the cup, and drank. It didn't take long before his stomach began hurting badly. He rushed straight to the toilet, where he hung his belt and keys on the door. The man had already been hiding in the stall, waiting. As soon as he heard the noise, he quietly slipped out. He pulled out a bar of soap, pressed the medical room key hard into it, and made a clear impression. Back in the workshop, he secretly carved the key mold from the soap. Why did he do all this? Well, a few days earlier, during a medical visit, he had found 2 bottles of medicine in the infirmary. If taken together, these drugs would temporarily stop his heartbeat, making him seem truly dead. Once people carried his body out the main gate, he could make a run for it. But the plan almost fell apart. That night during inspection, the man's enemy snitched on him, saying he'd taken a bar of soap out that morning and not returned it. The man denied it, but the warden didn't believe him and was about to lock him in solitary. At that critical moment, another inmate spoke up in his defense, saying that he himself had dropped the soap down the drain the night before while washing his face. Unsure who was lying, the warden punished all 3 of them with no food for a week. Back in his room, the warden felt something was off. He picked up his keys and noticed the medical room key smelled like soap. He took a whiff of his own soap and immediately knew someone was trying to copy the key. Meanwhile, the man, wanting another chance to get near the infirmary, purposely picked a fight with another inmate. The inmate got mad and beat him up badly. The whole prison descended into chaos. The warden arrived and punished all 3 by sending them to clean the office area. The man was thrilled. Now he had a chance to get close to the medical room again. When no one was paying attention, he took out the key and was just about to unlock the door when the warden suddenly appeared. In a panic, the man shoved the key into his mouth. The warden had him searched, but they found nothing. Thinking he might have swallowed it, the warden forced him to drink a powerful laxative. The man squatted for a long time. Then the warden even had someone dig through the waste. But still, nothing was found. Furious, the warden kicked over the waste bucket. Truth was, the key had been stuck in the man's throat the whole time. That's how he got away. Although he wasn't caught red-handed, he lost his chance to get near the medical room again. To teach him a lesson, the warden transferred him to the unloading crew, where he had to move tons of goods every day. But the man didn't give up. One day, during the head count, he secretly climbed into a truck, started the engine, and slammed on the gas. He crashed right through the barbed wire fence. The truck roared off into the distance, and the man finally escaped prison.